You sick of hot spots burning your food? So am I. Man, that was fun. Next time we'll have to get some tannerite. But anyway, let's jump right into the biscuit test. Now we've got our pit running at about 300 degrees. I know that biscuits cook at 400 or 425, but we want our pit to act naturally, like it normally would when we're doing any kind of barbecue. What I want to do is I want to imagine my grill in a grid pattern, somewhere around an 8-pound pork butt section, because we like to smoke a lot of butts. And if you're just learning how to barbecue, a pork butt's a great thing to start out with. They're cheap, they're very forgiving, and they're easy. This will be another reason for why we do our biscuit test. I have some probes in here, and if you look at the probe sensor, we've got the top sensor is 297, which is sensor 1, and the bottom sensor is sensor 2, which is 333 degrees. So we got somewhere around a 40 to 30, 30 degree temperature variation. But on this gauge up here that you can't see, it's measuring 300 degrees as well. So in our pit, I've got one probe here and one probe here. So a probe on the entrance of the heat and a probe on the exit where the vent comes out, or the chimney. You'll be able to see that when I open up the vent, the lid. Here we are with the 30-degree swing from one side to the other. Just going to go ahead and place our biscuits in here. Show you how we do that. Just regular old Kroger biscuits. I think these were for $1. Make sure you get them on sale. Alright, can you see that? I really like this probe mount right here. Some people spend a lot of money on expensive ones. You can use a potato, you can use an onion. I made one out of aluminum foil. We're just going to take the whole biscuit, place it in those grid patterns like I was talking about. One back here. Now, some of you may wonder why I have that top temperature gauge set so high on this top rack. They've got a prefabbed hole here for it, but I went ahead and mounted it a little higher because as I'm cooking, I'm going to throw some ribs up here, and I want to be able to monitor the temperature. Alright, so we're just going to let that go for about 30 minutes and come back and check her out. Here we are 30 minutes later, back at our pit. Probe sensors reading 307 at probe 1, 286 at probe 2. Still got about a 20-degree swing in temperature. Let's go ahead and take a look at our biscuits. Alright. If you look in here, theory would tell us that it would be the hottest here where the heat comes in, but looks like our hot spots are actually down over here near the chimney and the exit. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. They're all done. Ooh, they smell delicious. Some of you may be asking, why do a biscuit test? We do a biscuit test because we want to locate the hot spots and the cold spots of our pit. I'm not saying hot spots are bad. I'm not saying hot spots are good. But they do provide options. Let's say you're having a barbecue. You got some chicken on the grill. It's running a little behind. Maybe you need to cook it a little faster. So by doing this biscuit test, I already know where my hottest spot on my grill is. So I can just move that chicken from point A to the hot spot. And it's going to cook faster. That's why we want to know where our hot spots are. If you do any kind of changes to your pit, like we're going to do to our pit in the next video, we're going to add some gaskets and maybe do some other little fine-tuning things, add some tuning plates, you never know. But anytime you change any variable in your pit, do a biscuit test. Make sure you know where them hot spots are. Smoked biscuit.
Did you forget what you were going to say?
Yeah, I really totally forgot. Alright.
What happened?
Nothing, you're being a dummy.
We want to thank you for joining us on this video. And make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Don't forget, like and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next video.